Welcome back, warriors. Hello, everyone. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kiara, and on my channel, we talk about mental health related content. I always make sure that it's a safe space for everybody. I don't tolerate any ignorance, any hate. We don't do that here. I'm not at all a mental health professional, but I always hope that my experiences will help guide you and bring light into your lives. And I always just want to spread positive vibes. That's all I'm about. If you haven't checked out my videos, please do so. If one of those resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Press the bell notification, that way you never miss a video. So with that being said, I hope y'all are staying safe because the coronavirus is getting real out there. Wash your hands, okay? Cover your mouths when you cough. Don't be spreading no germs. We don't want that over here. So stay safe, y'all. All right, so I wanted to start off this video with a quote that kind of resonated with me, and it'll go with the rest of the video. So it goes, "Not everyone will appreciate that you've evolved because they still have a particular version of you stuck in their head. Their problem though, not yours. Evolve as you please." So when I read this, it just really filled me with happiness because about 2 weeks ago, it was just a regular day like today, and I got home from work and I was just in my head, like in my head. And I feel like a lot of, obviously when I make these videos, you don't see the side of me that's, crying and mid panic attack, you always see the positive side of me, the inspirational side of me, but I'm not always like this. This is not me all the time. There are times where I break. There are times where I don't want to make a video. There are times where I just struggle, with my emotions because I'm human. Sorry, my hair still has a lot of growing to do, so my pinchos be coming out, and yeah. All right, my hair be looking all crazy sometimes. But anyway, so that day, I was just crying and crying and crying. And it was because I feel like I struggle accepting my past sometimes. And I feel like a lot of it is because I know certain people that were so important to me in the past have this image of me being toxic, right? Because like I said, I have come to a point in my life where I have accepted and have held myself accountable for my actions. I know that I wasn't the best person to certain people in my life, but it still haunts me to know that those people had that image of me. And that night I just started questioning myself, like, why am I making these videos? Why am I a mental health advocate when I know people are probably watching my videos like, look at her preaching about this when she did A, B, and C, And I was just crying and crying, where I was like, you know what? There's probably no reason for me to do this anymore. I should just give up, because in that moment, I just felt like I was being a hypocrite, being a hypocrite for now trying to be better and trying to evolve. But I think I had to, I still have to remind myself that who I was back then is not who I am now, okay? I know that people probably still talk about the me back then, right? People are always going to talk. People are always going to hold your past against you, especially if they already have an image of you, right? And I have to accept that, I would like to think that I don't care about what people think about me, but I do, because I always feel like I want to prove myself to people. Like, hey, look, I'm better. I'm not who I was back then. I'm sorry if I hurt you. But guess what? Some people are not going to forgive you. Sometimes the damage is done and it's done. You got to keep it moving. And I've had to learn that I don't need to prove myself to anybody. I need to prove, the only person I need to prove myself to is God and myself. And I can't help but to feel upset when it comes to my past. And because it haunts me. I literally dream about my past, and it hurts to wake up in the morning and be like, damn, yeah, I wasn't the best. And it's okay. Some people are not going to forgive you, and some people are going to have a certain image of you, and you have to accept it as long as you come to terms with it. You're not always going to get it's okay. You're not always going to get forgiveness, from somebody. You just got to forgive yourself. And I've had to learn that. I've had to learn that some people are always going to have that image of me as a toxic person. And that's okay. Because I know in my heart that my intentions are pure. I know that in my heart, I am striving to be a better person. And there's no one that can take that away from me. And, when I think about it, I'm like, these videos, I'm going to continue to do it. You know why? Because I'm not doing it for the people back then. I'm not doing it for the people in my life back then. That's not why I make these videos. I make it for those people who need to wake up in the morning and struggle to find a reason to live. I want those people to look at my videos and be like, wow, she gets it. I'm not alone in this. Because I know how it feels to feel like you're alone. I know how it feels to feel like you got no one. I don't do these videos for the views or the likes or the shares. If you go look at my YouTube, I'm going to be like keeping it straight, keeping it real. I'm lucky if I even get like 15 views. I don't do it for that. If I do it for the views and the attention and all that, I would have given up day 2. I don't do it for that. And I know in my heart why I do it for. So people are going to talk. I understand that people are going to talk. But, sometimes you got to let them talk. Because the real ones are going to support you. And at the end of the day, I know my intentions. I know my heart is pure always. And I always try to be better. So if you're out there and you're struggling because people are holding your past against you, just know that no one can hold your past against you. No one can take that from you and use it to hurt you. Because those experiences have made you who you are now, and you should know that those voices don't matter. The only voice that matters is the one in here. Keep doing the things you love. Keep doing the things you do. And don't let anyone interfere between you and your happiness. Because I do it all the time. I let people get in my head, and then I wonder why I'm so unhappy. But it's because I'm letting those voices in my head, when they shouldn't matter. They shouldn't fucking matter. I've come way too far to go back. And just know that there are people who are going to try to bring you down. And there are people who are going to have an image of you that may not be so great. But who you are now isn't the person back then. And just know that you have every right to grow, to heal, to be better, to shine, without someone trying to dim your light. Okay? With that being said, I'm sending all my love, sending all my blessings. Love you all.